Last episode, I built a very simple iron farm, along with a lift down into the mines. Today, I want to solve my wood problem. And maybe saying, well, I mean, you're in a forest. Like, how can you have a problem with wood, right? To that I say, you're right. If we take a look in our storage system, you can see we are not running low on wood anytime soon. But this is my perfect utopia we're talking about. All right, we need everything that I want to be automated. That includes wood, even though we are surrounded in forests as far as the eye can see. So in other words, we're building that wood farm. Now the question is, oh, and I disappeared. Invisible. Now the question is, how are we going to build this wood farm? Well, it's actually quite simple. All we need are some saws and deployers and pretty much something that can move. I'm still debating on whether I wanted to use a gantry system or a minecart system. Either or will be perfectly fine. But I don't know, I guess we'll get to that when we get to that. But before we get into doing that, you may have noticed this little thing in my hand right here. This is my cybernetic arm, or it's actually called an extendo grip. And what it does, if you couldn't tell, is let me reach farther. Like if I ever take this off, I can't reach that. But now, I can. The only reason I made this is because I really want something in my offhand. Usually I would have my totem in my offhand, but since we have the charm slot for that, this is going to be in there. There is one thing I do want to do before we get into building that wood farm, and that is my power situation. Where you see, you may notice that a few of my contraptions are actually running super fast now. And that is because if I come over here, now we're running with a boiler system, which gives us a lot of stress to be using, 65,000 stress. And that's pretty much all we need in order to run our machines at full speed comfortably. Only problem is that we need a lot of fuel to power this consistently. And currently, I'm having to run back into my mines and pick up lava because we don't have an easy lava source. Now you may be saying, oh, isn't there an easier way to get lava than just running back and forth? There is. It's called a dripstone farm. You may notice that there's no dripstone here. That's because I literally cannot find any dripstone anywhere. Like if I just grab up my nature's compass, right? Then you can see the nearest dripstone caves is 23,000 blocks in that direction. So I went in that direction. There was no dripstone. It lied. It all lied to me. So in other words, we can't use that. What we can do is use this very cheeky little mod that I installed just for this specific purpose in case I wanted to change world generation and stuff. And that is this, a mine dimension teleporter. Basically, we have an entire dimension just to go mining, so I don't have to completely ruin the underground. Just in case. Also, it should completely make a new underground for me to look around and find something. So hopefully, there's a dripstone cave nearby that we can explore and get some of the loot from there. And if I ever wanted to change the world generation or whatever, I can always just delete that file and then boom, we got a new dimension to explore. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Now you may be saying, oh, that ruins the experience. All right, my world, my utopia, my rules. My rules say, I don't care. We're going down to the mines, and we're going mining. Well, that was a total dud. It appears that there are no other caves besides regular caves in that dimension. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go off in a direction and hope I find some dripstone. But hey, you might get a montage out of it. Alright, and we're back. And I finally found some dripstone. Now we can get this boiler up and running, because currently it's down again. Let's get to it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna need to do, now if you're following along at home, pay very close attention. It's very complicated, all right? This is the most complicated thing you'll ever see. Almost as complicated as you hitting that subscribe button, because if you don't hit that, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do, obviously, is that. Place cauldrons down. Now, if you never made a lava farm before, here's a tutorial. Lava farms are made when you don't have blocks. Let's try that again, shall we? Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to do, place some blocks. Very simple. Place some dripstone. Also very simple. Place something to contain that dripstone. Next, place lava. They have to be source blocks, not regular blocks. Or not like flowing. It has to be all source blocks per dripstone. And you'll see, the lava starts dripping. Grab one of these, and one of these. A spout, a fluid pipe, and mechanical pump. Connect the pipes under each cauldron. Then run that all the way up into wherever you want to place your spout. And then place your mechanical pump also anywhere you want. Final thing to do is place your bucket and then wait. Alright, this is taking too long. Point is, this will automatically run itself. So I don't have to keep worrying about having to power my stuff because it will automatically power itself. Great. Alright. And now we get to the business at hand, the problem, the classic conundrum. So the next thing we're going to be doing is building that tree farm. And I think I've decided I'm just going to do a minecart contraption one, which should be relatively simple to do. I just have to grab some more resources for it. But the general design is quite simple. All we have to do first is clear out a bit of land, and I think I want it over here in this area right here. Now, eventually I'm going to tear this thing down because it's ugly and I don't like it there because I don't know. Also, the inhabitants there are quite mean. So yeah, time to chop down some trees. Alright, now that we have this area cleared out, we can begin construction, which shouldn't be that hard. I'm just gonna lay out an area that we're gonna be placing the saplings in. Alright, now that we have this entire area cleared out, the next thing we're gonna do is place down some rails. Alright, and then we just gotta assemble our minecart, which shouldn't be that hard, considering we got a crap ton of saws. Alright, and now all we gotta do is just give this guy some saplings and watch her go. Now obviously it's gonna take a second because it oh, and I did it again. Okay. So the next thing we're gonna want to do is actually take the materials that we harvest from our tree harvester and then put them into storage. So the first thing we're gonna want to do, I'm gonna say a lot of do's and don'ts and yada yadas because very good English, very good. The first thing we're gonna want to get is another portable storage interface, and then place it aligned with that. Now I'm just gonna temporarily place one here. I'm gonna place it farther back, actually. Place down some belts like that, and it's raining again. Great. Grab a funnel. And place some belts along here. Grab some tunnels. And grab some of the stuff that we need out of here. Let's place apples, sticks. Let me rip all this out. Alright, and now that we have this basic setup down, it's time to actually start building the surrounding tower or whatever that we're going to be building with it. So, let's get into doing that. And cue montage.
It took me 10 years to find the answer.
All right, and the lumberyard is pretty much all ready. I put down some of these extra logs over here just to show that it is in fact a lumberyard. I might put some more down and add some railing or something to like tie it together. But yeah, this thing is producing. Like, we already got 6,000 here. We got 411 strip logs. Another thing I could think that could probably be changed is the roof. But I'm lazy, and that'll probably just be something I do in between episodes. But yeah, I like how this all turned out. I even added some more pathing over here just to show me where, or show you guys, or show anybody. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be on this world. Probably you, if you subscribe. Just the pathing around, just plan out the rest of the area. I even got one that goes out to the ocean here. I don't know what I'm going to put here, but there might be something that goes there. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, as we're getting very close to 100 subscribers, which means that I will open that Discord very soon if we can reach that goal. With that said, that'll be it from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.